Nothing changes the fact that the new year is fast approaching, and here are 7 practical steps that is going to help you level up and improve your life coming this year 2026. Hi beautiful one, my name is Tekla Ezugu, and on this particular video I'll be sharing with you how you can grow and become the high value woman you want to become in this new year 2026. So if this is something that you really want to learn about, I want you to go ahead, like this video, and also subscribe to this channel if you have not done so, and let's dive in. I understand that the new year is fast approaching and most of us are exciting, just like me, I am, because we always assume that the new year comes with new things, new beginnings, new mindsets, new everything. But nothing changes the fact that even when the new year comes and you do not intentionally take action to better your life, you do not intentionally take action to better yourself, you are not going to improve. And that is why I've decided to share these 7 things that has really helped me to grow with you. And the number one thing that I really want to share with you today is 1. Upgrade your identity. Coming this new year, I want you to sit down and think of who you think you are. Who do you believe you are? Note that I didn't say who do people think you are. Who does your mind tell you that you are? What is the perception that you have about yourself? Because nothing changes the fact that who you believe you are is who you are going to present yourself to be, and who you present yourself to be is who people are actually going to accept that you are. Are you seeing why it is very important that you push out yourself in the best form? You know the right person of who you are. You are a child of God and you are a high value woman, and this is why you should be able to push out the narrative that this is who you are. And do you know the thing? If you do not know who you are, you cannot push out the right person outside for people to be. So sometimes for you to attract the right things, for you to attract the kind of things that you want, you need to be able to lean into yourself and actually identify who you are. And coming this year 2026, I want you to upgrade your identity. What this simply means is sit down and actually actualize who you are. Then be able to live in it, glow with it, grow with it. Because whatever you push out there, that is exactly what people are going to see you as. Just the way the saying goes that you are being addressed by the way you dress. But on this particular note, it is about what you believe. Do you believe that you're just an anyhow person? Do you believe that you're just an anyhow girl? It's about being able to understand your true form, understand your purpose, understand your identity fully, understanding that you're carrying something special because God was intentional when he made you. So come 2026, I want you to sit down and think, who exactly am I? Know your identity and upgrade it. If you used to be that girl that used to just beg, time to find new identity of who you are. Do you have low or high perception of yourself? This is something that I've actually been basking in, and this is why I chose to share it with you. If you don't sit down to identify yourself, sit down to upgrade your identity, people cannot take you higher. And sometimes having the right identity of who you are pushes you towards the right relationship, the right friendship, the right business, the right associations in life in general. So come 2026, the first thing that I want you to do is to sit down and then identify who you are and upgrade it. Bask in it, glow in it, grow in it as well, so that people can be able to associate you with such. And when you do this, you start to align with your true identity. One thing that has really helped me grow exponentially in my life is the ability to always upgrade my mindset. I know that people tend to underrate this. People tend to think that, oh, you scrolling online is upgrading your mindset, but nothing changes the fact that if you have the ability to always upgrade your mindset, you're actually going to go far in life. Now, come 2026, I want you to be the person that is always upgrading your mindset, doing this by reading books, watching relevant videos, learning new things every day. This new year, I want you to be the girl who replaces scrolling with actually learning and listening. Know that in this time and age, we are also addicted with scrolling and then trying to watch things that are not relevant to us. Just like I likely tell people, you've been scrolling on social media for a long time now. You've been learning those things, you've been laughing, you've been doing all of that. And nothing changes the fact that those videos that has been making you to laugh has not actually improved your mindset. It has not actually improved your state of living. And anything that you're doing that is not improving your state of living is definitely keeping you there. And when you start staying just there, you start going down. So come this new year, I want you to be the person that is so dedicated to improving your mindset. If the videos that you watch are not things that you listen to, then there's a problem with it. If the videos you watch are just things that gives you a dopamine hit, then there's a problem with it. So come this 2026, I want you to be the girl who listens and watches to videos that actually improves your mindset. Videos that actually makes you know that, oh, there are possibilities that you have not seen. There are possibilities to attain. There are things that you do not know, right? Another very important thing that I want you to do in this coming new year is that I want you to practice mental fasting. I know that we all are so used to maybe fasting when you are doing something spiritual, but when it comes to mental fasting, practice mental fasting in the sense that there's a particular day in a week where you just fast from things that you cling into your mind, things that go into your mind, your brain, and all of that. Let's say, for example, you are always scrolling on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Bring out one day a week where you refuse to consume those things. Fasting in the sense that on a normal, your brain was supposed to see this, but come this day, you refuse to see it, which means you're not going to be on TikTok, you're not going to be on Facebook, you're not going to be on Instagram. There was a particular point in my life where you cannot actually see me scroll on TikTok or Facebook on Instagram. I think I've actually gotten to a point where I have very few or little things that actually attract me. Things that can actually catch my attention. All these things happened because I was able to upgrade my mindset, and I also want you to be there so that little things does not stir you up. Little things does not give you dopamine hits, right? So come this new year, I want you to have a particular day. You can say maybe on Mondays or on Fridays, no TikTok, no Facebook, no Instagram. Nothing. And another way to also practice mental fasting is to be careful of the kind of things you hear. Now, let me just give you an example. Let's say, for example, you take public transport to where you are going to. We all know that when you get into a public transport, there's meant to be conversations from different mindsets. Now, you can try as much as you can to protect yourself from actually consuming those things that people are going to say, because that is what they believe. It does not necessarily mean that it is the right thing. It does not necessarily mean that this is what you're supposed to be listening to. And you know how the brain works. It's actually magnet thing. So it is your duty to take your mind away from those things that doesn't make you a better person. Leave it alone, drop it this year. And come this new year 2026, you are going to be a woman that improves your mindset every day. Dedicate at least 2 hours a day to learn something new, something that you do not know about before. Learn it, even if it's just for 2 hours every single day, and you will see how you will grow so fast. The next step that you're actually going to take coming this new year is to level up your money. Yes, I know I've said level up your mindset, but the third thing that you actually have to do, the third step that you actually have to take come this new year is to level up your money. Today's women does not wait for a man to do something for them before they get it. And that today's woman should be you. waiting for people to do the things that you want, waiting for people to fulfill their promises to you, which they might never actually fulfill, waiting for people to do things for you is so 2010, and we've left that behind. Today's woman can get anything that she wants. The world is now open to women, the world is open to everybody. So come this new year 2026, you are going to level up your money. You are going to be the woman who makes money, the woman who does what she wants. And guess what? When you make money, you have freedom. You have freedom to say no to things that you don't like. You have freedom to say no to the kind of guys that you don't want to date. You have freedom to walk away from rubbish when it is no longer benefiting you. If you do not have money, you cannot live that kind of life. You have the freedom to not be at the mercy of people. I remember one thing they always say, that you should be able to build options instead of waiting for people to have mercy on you. So today's woman is the woman that has leveled up her money and can be able to make decisions based on how it suits her. Allowing people to take control of your life, to do the things that you want for you, is so 2010. And guess what? We are moving into a new year, which is 2026. So come 2026, you are going to be the woman that makes her own money, the woman that makes her own decision, the woman that has her own freedom, the woman that lives lives on her own terms, the woman that lives a life of purpose, a life that God is with, a life that God wants you to live. So coming this new year, you are going to level up your money and you are going to level up your saving. Come this new year 2026, just like I've already told many of my subscribers in my first channel, that in this new year 2026, you are going to be the woman that saves money. Nothing changes the fact that anytime you save money, that money has a potential of saving you someday, right? It could be to get a new thing, to buy, to invest, to get a new asset, or even to learn a skill. So come this new year, you are going to be the girl that saves money. That you do not make enough money is not an excuse for you not to save money. Whether you make 10,000 naira a month, whether you make 100,000 naira a month, whether you make $1 million a month, you can still save if you want. Imagine if that money did not come. You would still not do the things that you want to do with that same money, right? So what that means is that no matter the amount that you earn, it's about the habits, it's about the belief, it's about the discipline to actually do it. So come 2026, you are going to make more money and you are going to save money as well. Now, are you enjoying this video up to this moment? I want you to go ahead and give me a thumbs up and also subscribe if you have not done so. And one more thing, I want you to turn on your notification bell so that you'll be able to know any day and any time I have a new tutorial up in this channel. The next step that you actually be taking coming this new year is that you are going to grow your emotions. You are actually going to attain a certain level of emotional maturity. I think the fact that people actually underrate their emotions is the reason why many are still stuck. Now, before you come for me, let me give you an example. Let's say, for example, something happens in your family. You now realize that you can no longer do what you want. No, you can no longer do what you're supposed to do simply because something has taken up your emotions and you can't function at the moment, right? Now, let me give you another example. Let's say you are in a particular relationship, or is your husband, and he annoys you and you're being emotional about it. Your work suffers it, your personal self suffers it, the people around you suffers it. So come this new year, I want you to sit down and learn about emotional maturity. If you don't learn how to be mature with your emotions, it's going to cost you a lot. And the problem is that it might be too late to correct them by then. So come this new year, I want you to start now to learn emotional maturity, because when you are emotionally mature, it helps you to make better decisions. Now, let me tell you something. Just because someone hurts you should not make you not to achieve the things that you want to achieve. Just because you received a particular call in the morning and it made you so emotional, as you would put it, should not actually make you not to carry on with your day. Your ability to feel something and still do what is right is a big thing that you should know. It's something that is going to help you to scale up. Ability to be feeling angry at the moment and still being able to be calm towards, let's say for example, you are discussing with someone and the person says something that actually annoys you. Your ability to feel annoyed and still remain calm so that you can actually carry on your day is a power that you need to possess. The ability to be so emotionally mature to the extent that external factors no longer changes your mood. External stress no longer changes your mood. You're now emotionally mature, so you're emotionally stable. Things that people say doesn't get through your head, and let alone make you feel different. So your ability to mature emotionally is going to improve you, improve your mindset, improve your productivity. If you are not productive, you can't go as far as you want to be. So come this 2026, you are going to be the woman that will sit down and work on her emotional maturity, work on how you feel, work on how your emotions should not control you. So many of you are actually being controlled by your emotion instead of how things work. And guess what? No matter how much you are emotional, you crying does not solve problems. Just like someone always says, crying does not pay bills. That someone hurts you and you're crying, you're heartbroken, you're wallowing, it doesn't solve problem. Your ability to still be feeling like that and still be productive is a skill that you should not miss out in 2026. Now, the fifth thing that I want you to be doing in 2026 is that you are going to skill up. Girl, skill up. Skill, skill. You need to learn a skill. Nothing changes the fact that a skilled woman is a powerful woman, because having a skill gives you the ability to express your creativity, express your talent, express yourself, and guess what? Make money. And just like I've said before, money gives you freedom, and that freedom is something that you really don't want to miss out on. Come 2026, I want you to master a skill. I'm not just talking about learning a skill. The problem is that so many people go out there and then they learn a skill and they don't master it. Come this new year, if you already have a skill, I want you to go ahead, master that skill. Make sure that there's nobody in your field that is better than you. Level up as much as you can. If your skill is not something that is scalable, learn a new skill. There are so many skills you can learn. You can learn fashion and designing. You can learn content creation. Content creation is actually a skill that I think nobody should miss out in this new day and time. So learn how to design, learn video editing, learn copywriting, learn content creation. Having content creation skill is one of the things that will actually help you to level up, right? Learn YouTube video creation, learn how to create valuable content on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Another very important skill that I want you to learn come 2026 is public speaking and then communication skill. Nothing changes the fact that if you cannot communicate your value, let's say for example, you're running a business and you are unable to communicate what you do, you are going to be losing out on sales. You are going to be losing out on customers, right? So come 2026, you are going to improve your communication skill. Learn how to communicate effectively. Learn how to speak and people will listen. Learn how to speak and people can be able to understand. Learn how to speak and people can get transformed. So learn how to put the right words where they are actually supposed to be, right? So come this new year, you are going to level up your communication skill. Communication skill is actually a very, very important skill that I feel like anybody that is serious with his or her life should actually have. And then the other part of it is public speaking. So many of us, once they call you to come and speak up in a public event, you just get drowned under the ground, right? So your ability to be able to speak, ability to express yourself. People that have great communication skills, they make the best husbands, the best wives, the best business owners, the best staffs. Because do you know why? They can always communicate what is in their mind at every point in time. Let's say you work in an office. When your colleague is speaking, everybody is listening. Immediately you start speaking, people are doing other things. It's not because they like the colleague more than you, it's just because you do not have the ability to express yourself in the right way to command people to listen to you. Communication skills also has to do with writing. How are you able to write? Have you ever scrolled through Facebook and then you just catch up with a write-up and you see yourself reading everything? That is a communication skill. If the person does not have good communication skills, they cannot be able to write in a way that it will keep you reading word after word, sentence after sentence, paragraph after paragraph, and then you see yourself reading a very, very long write-up, a very, very long article, right? So come 2026, you're actually going to be the woman, you're going to be the person, you're going to be the girl that is going to level up your communication skill. Now, the sixth thing that you're actually going to be doing in 2026, the sixth step that you're actually going to be taking in 2026 is that I want you to start creating a personal brand. I know that sounds like a very big thing, but personal brand is just the ability for you to get eyeballs to see you, grow visibility around yourself. People that you like, celebrities that you like how they behave, you only like them because you can see them, right? So your ability to grow eyeballs around you is very important in this day and age, right? So go and learn the best ways that you can actually improve yourself, the best way that you can actually put yourself out there, and people can actually be able to stop and see what you are showing them. So come 2026, I want you to learn personal branding. I want you to learn how to get eyeballs to see you. I want you to learn how to create the kind of content that can make someone that is scrolling to stop and watch what you are doing, right? So come this new year, I want you to learn how to brand yourself, get eyeballs to see you, get eyeballs on yourself, not just on your business. Let people be able to recognize you. Let people be able to associate something with you. Let people be able to remember you with something. And this is one of the things you are going to do in 2026 to level up your journey. Now, I would also like to add that come this time and age, social media is now like your CV, is like your portfolio, is like what people can see. You know, back in the days, someone can actually say, oh, we have a job for you, come with your CV. Do you know how social media turns things? By people watching you on social media, they already know what you are capable of doing. So now you no longer need to prove yourself. People can easily message you and be like, oh, I want to get this thing from you. At that point, they are no longer checking whether you are actually qualified, because you have already presented yourself in a world where anyone can find you. So they now believe that you are actually qualified. It's about authority, right? So social media is now like a CV, is a portfolio, is a platform, and you, my favorite one, should not be the one to miss out on that. So start posting consistently, start talking about what you know, start sharing your thoughts, and you are definitely going to cringe, because you cannot start today and be like someone that started 7 years ago. It's a journey, and you take it one step after the first one, and then by that way you keep growing. And just like I've said before in one of my videos on this channel, clarity comes with movement. What I know today is because I took the previous step. If I didn't take that step, I wouldn't know the step to take now, right? So as you are moving, you get more clear on the things that you're supposed to do. You did this thing yesterday, now you figured out that that thing cannot work. But if you didn't do it, you will not figure out that it cannot work, and you won't know what to do now. So clarity comes with movement. Don't expect to be clear of something when you're not actually moving. Now, this particular one is actually the last, but of course, it is not the least. One of the things that you're actually going to be doing in 2026 is that you are going to level up your look. I know that people say things like, oh, improve your look, but the only point where they get it all wrong is that you are only improving your looks and not the other 6 things that we talked about. So come this 2026, as you are leveling up your mindset, your skill, you are identifying who you are building a personal brand, you are also going to be taking a step towards how you look. because people are going to address you by the way you dress yourself, and how you dress yourself matters a lot. Do you know that the world can actually respect you more just by dressing good? You walk into a room, you walk into a place, and because you look all kept together, people are actually going to talk more to you, they are going to be more respectful to you. That is why when you come into a place where people are gathered, you look for the person that is more well kept and you try to ask the person a question. They easily get attention because they look put together. Now, leveling up your look is not all about having the best clothes, having the most expensive clothes. It's simply all about looking put together. Anything that you're wearing, are you looking put together? Are you looking like one, or you are looking like so many things inside one body? Some people, when they wear some kind of clothes, you tend to think like it's giving different vibes. It's giving this person and this person and this person all in just one look. So come 2026, you are actually going to be leveling up on your look. You are going to be a girl that is well put together. You are going to do your hairs. You are going to make sure that you're always looking good. Make your hair in your budget. Yes, I used to remember the times that I could not actually afford to do the kind of braids that I want. So anytime I'm going to do a braid, I'm going to make sure that it does not exceed just one pack of attachments, that is extension. And one thing that I made sure is, because it's within my budget, this is what I can do at the moment. If what you can afford now is hair of 50,000, buy it. One day you're going to have money to afford the hairs of 500,000, right? If what you can afford now is just all back weaving, weave it and make sure you look all nice. One thing that I will always tell girls is that one most important way to always look put together is to make sure that your hair is not rough, right? Whether you are wearing a good clothes, you are wearing nice shoes, you are wearing, if your hair is rough, it takes out everything, because how your hair looks actually affects your facial appearance. And nothing changes the fact that when people meet you, they are first focusing their attention on your face, and if your face is okay, they don't take it all the way down to see what you're wearing, right? So come 2026, I want you to level up your look. There are easy ways that you can do this. Just by moisturizing, make sure that your skin is not dry. You cannot be listening to my voice and your skin is always dry. Make sure that you do not have a dry skin. You can use good oils. You can use Vaseline, as simple as that is. You can use good moisturizers, and make sure that you are not looking dry. And then always make sure that your lips are not chapped. For example, as at the time I'm making this video, we are in the dry season or possibly transcending to the harmattan. You can't be that girl who has broken lips. No, lip gloss is so affordable. Always have it very close to you. Those are things you don't miss out on. And another thing is, don't carry smelly hairs. You've made your hair for the last 5 weeks and you haven't washed it, you've not done anything. When people come close to you, they can perceive those things. That does not make you a high value woman. A high value woman should be able to sit down and think about yourself, love on yourself, massage yourself, be your best self when you are around you. Don't be your best self only when you are meeting people, when you are going out to see people, when you are going outside. Be your best self around you. Don't look like a masquerade when you are around yourself. Be able to pour into yourself, love on your body. Your body is a vessel that God has decided to use. God decided to put a spirit in your body, which means that your body is also important. It's not just about being spiritually upright. It's about understanding that in as much as your body is just a vessel, you need to be able to present it well, because man first of all looks at the body before they look at your spirit. Yes, God first of all looks at your spirit before your body, but nothing changes the fact that this is the world of men, right? And how you present yourself matters a whole lot. So go on all and then love yourself, improve your looks, improve your mindset, Brand yourself, get people eyeballs to see you on social media. Learn how to create the kind of videos that will make people to stop and watch. Learn how to speak in a way that people can actually listen. It's not just about talking, it's about making sure that you are being understood. It's about making sure that what you are saying is being communicated in the right way. Identify who you are so that you can bask in your own glory, so that you can bask in the things that God has actually given you. Skill up, learn skills. The world is open to women. They want to see what we can do. The world is receiving from everybody, and they should receive from you too, right? Learn how to be emotionally mature so that people do not drain you. Learn how to be emotionally mature so that you can be able to know the things that are right for you and not. Upgrade your mental state, upgrade your mindset so that you know when to stop overgiving, you learn when to stop overpaying, you learn when to stop overloving people more than you love yourself. So literally what I'm saying is that you should go all and be about yourself, love the people around you, pour into those that are pouring into you. Pour into yourself, love on yourself is very essential, because everything that you're doing is actually coming from you. So it is your duty to take care of you. So guys, my name is Tekla Ezugu, and this is where we are going to stop for this video. Now I want you to go ahead and share this video to your friend that will actually love to level up so bad, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Which of these particular things that we've talked about do you think you can actually work on? I want to see your thoughts in the comments. And do you think that you have any question? Do you have anything you would like me to answer you? I would also love to hear from you in the comments. And until my next video, my name is Tekla, and you can also follow me on other social media platforms: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram at Tekla Ezugu. I can't wait to see you again. Bye.